Hello, and welcome to another slide. Now, as you know, if you've been watching any of my videos, when I pull out the slide, I'm on that time. And I'm just gonna say right now I'm gonna drop 36 tonight, 11 assists, 11 rebounds, and I think I'm gonna have a 66% field goal, 60% shot percentage. So I think I'm gonna put up some good stats tonight, but without further ado, no more talking. This is a viewer requested video from John Deere, so shout out John Deere. But we're gonna break down the sacrifice of King Von by the numbers. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, King Von, his birthday was August 9th, which in America it could be written 8/9. It's like King James equals 89. Now, if you're wondering what this is Gematria. It is a old ancient practice that has been around for thousands of years, where it is basically it's just turning letters into numbers. So how A through Z is there's 26 letters, and they have a numerical alphabet that was for a reason. Um, so there's four main ciphers: the ordinal, the reduction, the reverse, and the reverse reduction. Ordinal is I don't know why I'm fucking explaining this. If you're watching this, I think you already know what a gematria is. So let's just go. Let's jump into it. Now, using the ordinal cipher, King James equals 89, just like how you can write King Gavon's birthday. That's gonna come into play. So don't worry. Every stone will be unturned. So let's just keep going. Now, blood sacrifice equals 256, as well as Los Angeles Lakers. Now, I think if I don't want to just, you know, I want to keep it in order. So, but if you're looking, it may start to ring some bells. King James, Los Angeles Lakers, blood sacrifice. But you might be wondering, what does LeBron have to do with this? What does the Lakers have to do with this? Oh, let's keep going. Now, King Von would drop his album LeBron James on March 6th, 2020. Now, normally, March 6th is the 65th day of the year. But since 2020 was a leap year, it made it the 66th day of the year. So, that's important for a lot of reasons, because LeBron James, his name equals 66. In the 66 NBA season, or no, I don't think it was a 66 NBA season, but in basically the season the Heat beat the Mavs, they shortened the games to 66 games for LeBron. And so many more things with LeBron. He wears number 6, wears number 23. 2 times 6 is 2 times 3 is 6, so on and so forth. Has a son born on this in the 6th month. Has another son born on the 6th day of the 10th month, so on and so forth. But LeBron James is basically the album he would drop. It wouldn't be the last album he would drop. It would be his second to last album he would drop. Uh, but this album will drop on the 66th day of the year, March 6th, 2020. Now, LeBron James, the name of the album equals 116. 116, quite like the day he died, November 6th, which in the US can be written 11/6. Just like LeBron James equals 116. Let's keep moving forward. Uh, Getting a little off track here. I think this is some that are a little out of place, but they all fit together either way. So who really gives a shit? 137 is the 33rd prime number. Now, why is 137 important? Well, from King Von's birthday to the release of Dirk's tribute album to Von, you can see it, but I did air quotes for tribute. But for his tribute album for Von, it was exactly 137 days. Just like Dirk equals 33 and Empire equals 33, with 137 again being the 33rd prime number. Now, let's keep going. Another 116 is a black person. Now, If you ask me, I don't even think anybody that's melanated should be calling themselves black, because none of our skin is fucking black, and none of our ancestors, because everybody likes harping on the ancestors. The ancestors, none of them called them fucking selves black. That word black didn't exist until European colonialism and all that bullshit. So realistically, the word calling yourself a black person or call yourself black is kind of a slur. Same thing with kind of calling yourself a white person, but that's another thing. But moving forward, black person equals 116, like the date King Von died, and LeVon James equal 116. Same cipher, by the way. And black person equals 44. Also, execution equals the same fucking thing. 116 and 44. Georgia, the state that King Von would die in, which Georgia also happens to be the fourth state. A lot of things equal 44: military, kill, shooting. A lot of other things equal 44, but Georgia equals 44. The state King Von would die in. Kill again equaling 44. Shooting equaling 44. Also, since it was a leap year, November 6th normally would be the day leaving 54 days in a year, but now it equals, well, not now, but in 2020 it had 55 days in a year because it added a year. King James equals 55. I put that twice. Kind of a fuck up for me, but King James equals 55, but also November 6th in 2020 was the 311th day of the year. If you know anything about 311, oh, wrong, out of order, but 311, the number of dishonesty. 113, 311, in fractions of each other. The no, you literally type in the number of dishonesty in the Gematria calculator, it'll equal both 113 and 311 in the ordinal and the reverse ordinal cipher. Or no, both of the reduction ciphers, rather, or both of the you just type the shit in. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it'll equal both of them. Also, should have put this at the beginning, but King Von's birthday this year, or not this year, but this year, left up 222 days in a year. And, well, it was the 222nd day of the year, rather. And it left 144 days in a year. Just like order out of chaos equals 222. And Jesuit order out of chaos being the 33rd degree Scottish Rite Freemason motto. Order out of chaos. Jesuit order equal 144. Also, another 144 is the Georgia Bureau of Investigation. Now, it says supposedly Lil Tim had shot King Von, but it was supposedly they had gotten a shootout with an off-duty police officer, and they were at the scene. But a lot of shit that just screams Masonic ritual, if you have a brain. But yeah, just Georgia Bureau Investigation 144, just showing that the police is literally a Masonic fraternal order. And a lot of people like to get on here and race bait, which, I mean, it is racism involved. Don't ever get that fucked up, but it's more so about brotherhood and Jesuitism and corruption and shit that goes along with that more than anything. So I hope people realize that more than the color of somebody's fucking skin or what somebody looks like. Again, yeah, number dishonesty equals 311 in reverse, rather, and I was right, both reverse ciphers. Yeah, but there you go, 311 number for dishonesty, just like how this was the 311th day of the year, the day King Von would die. And black people, again, 55. Just like, again, November 6th left 55 days left in the year. Just it was a sacrifice and a racial ritual. I don't know why I showed that again. It's my fault. But boom. Now, the place where this happened, the Monaco Hookah Lounge, equals 193. Interesting about 193 is it's the 44th prime number. Now, as I showed before, 44 equates with kill, shooting, execution, and military. And Georgia didn't have Georgia in there. Well, didn't have military in there, but it equals that. Yeah, I should. Yeah, like I said, a lot of these are out of order. I should have put them with slides more related to them, but fuck it, we still got it here. Now going back to the 66 thing. LeBron. If you type in LeBron James, just his first name, it equals 66 in the ordinal cipher. And the crazy thing is, when you do that with my first name being Corey, the same shit. My name equals 66 too. So there's that. Um, yeah. So from the release date of LeBron James to the death of King Von would be 8 months and 1 day. Including the end date would be 8 months and 1 day. Just like how Davon, his first name equals 81, and just like Ritual hit equals 81, both in the same ciphers, mind you. I I'll just leave this shit here. To me, this just screams like King Von. He was set up just for this ritual. He was Lil Durk sacrifice, which we'll get to. We will get to, but let's keep it pushing. Um, from King Von's birthday to his death date was 2 months and 28 days, just like death equals 228 in Sumerian. Now you see, now we getting a little heavy. Now it's getting, you feel me? You feel me? I told you I was gonna drop at least 36. Right now I'm at 20 points. I'm at 20 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds. I'm chilling on the rebounds. But from his birthday to his death date is exactly not including the end date, but exactly 228 days. Please tell me how you make this shit up. Please, somebody. Also, 38. Now 38 is the number revolved around death. Uh Death equals 38 in the ordinal cipher. King Von equals 38 in the reduction cipher. Rapper equals 38 in the reduction cipher. And Chirac equals 38 in the same reduction cipher. Now, somebody tell me what the fuck are the odds that King Von, Rapper, and Chirac all equal 38 in the same cipher? All relating each other because King Von was a rapper from Chirac who met death. Somebody please tell me, like, you like, people like to call this a conspiracy theory. A lot of retards out there, they like to say you could make anything equal anything. Tell me how I made both these three words, these three phrases, which are somewhat related to each other, how they equal 38 in the same cipher. Somebody please tell me that. Somebody please tell me that. But moving forward, R.I.P. Murder and grandson, which is King Von, well, which was King Von's nickname, equal 38. It equals 38 in the same reduction cipher, that same blue cipher. You have, you feel me? We have King Von, Rapper, and Chirac in the same cipher, and grandson, his other name, R.I.P. Another thing to do with death equal 30 and 8, and murder equal 38, 83 as well. But we're just using 38 for us right now. Another thing, somebody explain to me this, how this is a quote unquote conspiracy theory. Because I was just, I say that because I like have this energy because on threads, that bootleg Twitter, some fucking faggots tried to say that I had fucking schizophrenia and I was crazy and shit. I was like, bitch, tell me how, like, that's a whole nother thing. But just getting back, I'm getting a little sidetracked. I'm getting a little too excited. But Levon James, the name of the album King Von dropped, King James, and Ritual Sacrifice, all equal 154. King Von and King James, well, Levon James and King James equaling 154, both in the reverse, and Ritual Sacrifice equaling 154 in the ordinal cipher. Rapper equaling 34. Same as Chirac, same as King Von, same as Grandson. Now, somebody please tell me how in two different ciphers I basically get the same number with the same words. But this is all arbitrary, though. Okay, let's keep pushing on. But rapper Chirac, King Von, Grandson, all 34 and 43. I'm sure you've seen King Von. Yeah, we already seen that. I already kind of went through that. But yeah, Murder 34, 38, King Von 38, 34, Rapper 38, 34. So this was just a sacrifice that was just going to happen. I think somebody behind the scenes was grooming Dirk. Well, they were grooming Dirk to groom King Von to sacrifice him. FBG Duck said it himself. Now this I think I already covered this, but this is just this is from Zach's website. Just gonna read this. Furthermore, he is dead exactly 35 weeks after release of the album on March 6th, 2020, and LeBron James, sorry, just won the finals at age 35. So basically, if you can't fucking read, I'm sorry. Let me not be so hostile. But basically, 35 weeks after King James or Levant, sorry, King Von dropped his album, LeBron would win the finals in at the age 35. Also interesting, the real King James became a Freemason at age 35. Now, in King Von, he also died a span of 55 days from LeBron's upcoming birthday. They don't have that in there, but it goes along with the black person and the King Von equaling 55. We already, Lakers equaling, Los Angeles Lakers equaling 257 and Blood Sacrifice equaling 257. And we already mentioned, yeah, wait. Oh, yeah. I didn't even realize this, but he basically died 89 days after his birthday, and his birthday is written 8/9. I kind of forgot that in these notes, but yeah, shout out to Zach for pointing that out. Yeah. Moving forward, just to keep going, Georgia equaling 44 and 37, shooting equaling the same thing in the same ciphers. Kill equal 44. Yeah, I already went through that back then. Now, I told you we're gonna get back to the 64. Now, it is well known that King Von's favorite number was 64. He had it tattooed on him, and it was the street he stayed on in Chicago. But what was so special about 64? Well, we're about to see right now. Kill equals 64, and get this, not King Von, but King Von's his real name, Davon Bennett, equals 64. Parkway Gardens, which is the official name of O Block, which is where King Von is from, equals 64. So I hope whoever, if you're new to this, you're seeing how these things are put together. It's a lot, kinda, but it all basically the world is a stage, and everything you see on the news, somebody's getting sacrificed. It's all ritual. It's all ritualistic, and all these deaths are sacrificial deaths. But shit, I can move forward. Black person again. I keep driving my point forward with this word black. It really doesn't mean anything. A black person equaling 64 as well. Now we're gonna connect this to Lil Durk. The head honcho, the one that signed King Von. We're just gonna, yeah, let's go. I already showed this earlier, but Lil Durk, 33, Empire 33, and also his you can argue his most famous song. How funny, right? His song Backdoor off of his quote unquote tribute album to King Von. Backdoor equals 33 in the same cipher Little Durk equals. But let's keep going. Let's keep going. We're not quite done yet. Now, the last album Dirk dropped before Von's death was just cause y'all waited to. Dirk. So basically, he Dirk equals 54. He dropped the album May 8th, 2020, and from the May 8th release of his album to the death of King Von is exactly 54 weeks. And 54, of course, Jesuit order equals 54. It's a number of the Jesuits dealing with music. There was Sun Records, Studio 54. I think at the Vatican, I believe it's the Church of the Jesu building 54. 54 is a number, basically just a number special to the Jesuits. Yeah, going back to the 66 thing though, Empire 66 as well. Only the Family, the spelt out name for OTF, equals 66 as well. And all I don't have this in there, but 66 is the 11th triangular number, the 11th triangular number, and 11 is the master number. So a lot more with that. So you can take that what you will. Yeah, The Voice. So the next album Dirk would drop after Von's death. He dropped just cause y'all waited two before Von's death. The next album he would drop after Von's death would be The Voice, and you can see already how you basically have the color coding. They're always gonna color code with black, white, and red. It's always gonna be those three colors, and you see Dirk has on the black and Von has on the white, and the white represents purity and the black represents like you basically, for lack of better words, you're initiated. You're initiated into the goddamn bullshit. You're initiated. You know a good lot about some things. And the red, of course, represents blood, and we know whose blood was spilt. Seeing how this was a tribute album for King Von. Now, he would drop this album 2 months and 5 days from his birthday. 25 equals death. Also, from his birthday to the day King Von died was exactly 18 days. Dirk equals 18. Now, now I can make it. I'm eventually at some point going to make another video about 42, 59, 60, 120, and 30, the nigger code. But just for now, nigger equals 42, as well as The Voice equals 42 in the same cipher. Only the Family equals 60 in the reverse reduction. Or again, you get the reduction method by, it's just basically the alphabet, English alphabet, but every letter that has a double digit value, like 10 for example, or 10 would be 1 because 1 plus 0 is 1. K11 would be 2 because 1 plus 1 is 2. So on and so forth. That's how you get reduction. That's how you get reduction. That's the English alphabet forward, as you see right here. Right here. English alphabet going forward. You get the reverse reduction by doing that same thing, but with the English alphabet in reverse. So that's how you get this. In ordinal, you basically just get that by taking the English alphabet and adding up every value of a letter like it's an addition problem. That's how you get the ordinal cipher. And reverse ordinal, I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can figure it out if you're new. But yeah, 42. Again, this is always going to be a shaming ritual. It's basically the Jesuits saying, "Oh, I own these niggers. These are my niggers now. You guys will see my niggers shine. You're gonna see how I." Let me stop. I want this video to get out. Let me not spam nigger. But yeah. But moving forward now, interesting thing with Dirk is his birthday is October 19th. Now in numerology, usually would take the zero off, so that would become 119. Like all seeing eye, 119. My birthday's 9/11, so my birthday would be literally that, just the reflection of it. But if you add the rules of numerology, just take the zero off, since he's born in October, it would be 119. All seeing eye. And oh yeah. But as you see here, you can go on Google, and Dirk has a lot of all seeing eye symbolism. But sorry, I jumped this slide just to show you that. But another 119, another 119 right here. Now from a span, so basically including the day King Von died, to the release of The Voice is 1 month and 19 days. All seeing eye. 1 month and 19 days. Now, if you take the span of days off, it's 1 month and 18 days. 1 month and 18 days is death in Latin. And Latin is, well, yeah, it's basically the Jewish cipher, but it was changed to Latin for Jewish reasons. But if you take end date off from the death of King Von to the release of The Voice, it's 1 month and 18 days. Only the Family is 66. I already showed that. Don't need to go through that. But interesting though, from Lil Durk's birthday to the release of The Voice is exactly 66 days. So I probably did need to show it. Just like Only the Family equals 66 and Empire equals 66. Of course, this album would help his career, as well as The Sacrifice of King Von would help his career, and it would help his label as well. Because you have to think, King Von, his music was being streamed massively after his death. And you know who profited off of that? Dirk Banks. Dirk Banks profited heavily off of that. Not only monetarily, but for his career wise. And for his, I guess, his stripes in the brotherhood. Because his dad is a BDG, I don't fucking know, but all that shit is Masonic as well. So it's like, to me, Dirk was born for this life. Yeah, Dirk was born for this life is what it looks like to me. Now closing this off, now if you add the span of days, so basically including his birthday to the release of The Voice, you get 67 days instead of 66. Human sacrifice equals 67, just like what King Von was. And yeah, Dirk equals 54, just like a Jesuit order. Now, it's the end of the slide. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I made you laugh at least, because I don't just want to make these videos so serious. Like, I want to add some humor in there. And I got more videos coming, but just want to get this out there because I've been sitting on this video being lazy. But yeah, without further ado, hope you enjoyed the video. Until the next video, holla.